principle.
Here we go.
The principle of gender.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Ankle breaker, right? Same for me when I first read this.
You don't say
just
about
guys.
non-binary, do they?
Yo, this is about to go hard because this is the longest one too. It's about to go hard.
What is your gender?
The principle of gender embodies the idea that gender is manifested in everything. The authors state that this does not relate explicitly to the common understood notion of sex, but rather to beget, to procreate, to generate, to create, or to produce in general. Gender manifests itself on all planes as the feminine and masculine principles. Mental gender is described as a hermetic concept which relates to the feminine and masculine principles. It does not refer to someone's physical sex, nor does it suggest that someone of a certain sex necessarily has a matching mental gender. Ideally, one wants to have a balanced mental gender. It's just the first part.
I feel like this is giving way to like trans stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
That's crazy.
With the things going on today, the fact that this was in here, I was like, whoa, okay.
That's some old shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nuts.
The concept put forth in the Kybalion states that gender exists on all planes of existence, physical, mental, and spiritual, and represents different aspects of different planes. Everything and everyone contains these two elements or principles. The feminine principle is always in the direction of receiving impressions and has a much more varied field of operation than masculine. The feminine conducts the work of generating new thoughts, concepts, and ideas, including the work of the imagination. The masculine principle is always in the direction of giving out or expressing and contents itself with the will in its varied phases. It is said there must be a balance in these two forces. Without the feminine, the masculine is apt to act without restraint, order, or reason, resulting in chaos. The feminine alone, on the other hand, is apt to constantly reflect and fail to actually do anything, resulting in stagnation. With both the masculine and feminine working in conjunction, there is thoughtful action that breeds success, which points out that both the feminine and the masculine fulfill each other.
Holy shit, that's...
Whoa.
These people were woke. Yo.
Whoa.
This is crazy.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I subscribe.
I don't even know how to like touch base because I don't know.
There was so much in there, but like it makes sense. Like
that's what I'm like. I don't know what to say to like
everybody. Okay. First of all, everybody likes to say that the genders are equal. They're not.
They're not.
I'm sorry.
They're not.
But in a good way.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be equal.
Yeah. In a team, you don't want everyone to be James Bond. There's no
you don't want everyone thinking the same way. You don't want everybody bringing the same thing to the table. You want variety.
Facts. Yes.
Facts. That's so wild, like diving into the thought process, though, of like masculine versus like feminine thoughts, I guess.
So what did they say was a masculine thought?
It was hold on, I got you.
The more like kind of driven,
active,
active.
Will
and if you don't control it, it'll go rampant.
Which we've seen.
Yes,
it happens. Yes,
literally,
very much so.
Whoa,
genocide.
Yeah, that's just the third time.
That's real though.
That's a Superman concept. Yeah. Not Superman, but
if did they have a wife? Right?
He did. Yeah.
Okay.
They killed each other. Or killed themselves together.
What did
but I see. But then I don't know what was happening there. He just needed some people to just be like, hey.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If, see, at that point, it's just run rampant for too long that you can't stop it probably.
Because that's
it's already resulted in chaos.
No amount of female or other perspective is
I guess that's some childhood stuff too. He really relied heavily on the whole masculine thing.
Yeah.
Oof. So,
but man, that is really laying the field for like everybody can feel however they want. Like
But I totally subscribe to that because you can't just do. There's no way you can live your life without the balance of your feminine side. I mean, like you have to be able to understand. You have to be able to be compassionate, and we're guys, just them. So it's like, so we've talked about. We've had to have been across somebody who's like that toxic masculine dude who
sure.
won't come into like. Reason with his like, hey man, like man,
I'm too cool to feel anything.
Yeah, it's like
somebody like, nah, don't touch me, like, bro,
don't touch me, dog.
It's a bro hug, bro.
Like, relax. Yeah, Jinx.
Got his ass.
What are you down to?
Yeah, no. I'm just taking out dead at this point. But also, I liked what they said about the feminine thing, about being stagnant if you can't act on what you understand. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people relate to. It's very easy to come with concepts and think about things, but you there's going to be a time where you're going to end up beating yourself up for just not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you might come across the idea, well, it's too late, but it's like, nah, you're still here breathing, son. You know what I mean? Like, you're still alive. You're still, the time that you have is still ticking and not done.
And I feel like it's also not like just males can only think masculine.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like
Yeah,
everybody has a combination of those two things.
I mean, you
Just,
need it.
Yeah, it may like you have more of one thing or the other, but they both come together to make up who you are, essentially.
Right. I think I mean, and I really think that's what they were trying to drive home, is that if you are 100% masculine, that's not going to work out.
It's not good, bro.
It's not going to end well.
Hey,
and if you're 100% feminine, that's not going to end well.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Either you're gonna blow shit
only
up or
Sith
do nothing.
deal in absolutes.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to end well if this is what you're going to do.
Holy mackerel, man. That's good.
These are crazy.
Why is that not
I'm
talked
really
about?
glad we talked about this.
Yeah.
The Kybalion is...
Oh my god.
Y'all need to read that.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it. Y'all need to
Oh,
read
and then
that.
there's a sentence that's supposed to start it all, which is, the lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. I fucking remembered that. That's crazy. And I guess what it means is that whatever is in the Kybalion is always going to be there. It's not gone away in all these years that it's been created. The only time someone's ever going to use it is when they're ready to understand it.
Yeah.
Which is why we found it now.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it fucking crazy?
Pause and effect, bro.
No. The principles go hard, yo.
Oh man.
They go too crazy.
Wow.
Vibration. Rhythm.
The Kybalion.
That shit is deep.
Seriously.
I honestly suggest everyone should just...
Yes. Take the time out of your
We
day.
are God.
Yeah.
That was probably like, I don't
That's the best way to say that, I feel like.
know.
Are you gonna verb it out? We are God.
Yeah, reverb that shit.
That's clean. But I really like, I read the principles the first time, but I think sitting here, obviously talking with y'all, like talking it out and seeing like everybody's different perspective and bringing it all together. These principles, even if you don't want to take them at face value, they serve a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I really like that quote that you just brought up, because it's about understanding. It's not about hearing it and just going with it. Just like I said about the Constitution. Why would you be an originalist?
Yeah. That was then, this is now.
Exactly.
Things have changed.
Why would you be an originalist on this? It's about understanding what that means and putting that forth into your life.
These words are so general and so human that I feel like they will always be relevant throughout all time. Even if when we go to space and we colonize on Mars or whatever, and then like the first Martian is born, or I would say the second, because there's no way that there hasn't been any life on Mars before, right?
I can't answer that question.
I don't know, man.
Right, left. So, they will relate to this. I think that sums up the first clip of Clipmas. Clipmas.
Whoa.
No.
Careful.
Stay tuned.
Careful.
A little bit of that.
But it was,
Clipmas.
Oh, jeez.
why'd you whisper in their ears,
Got
bro?
the wop. Okay.